Hello and welcome to Library Connection. I'm your hostess, Mandy Cantrell. I'm Youth Services Director at the Ibby Comer Memorial Library. Today we're talking with two students from Sylacauga High School. Ibby Dixon and Grace Abernathy have joined me today, and they have had, you girls have had a very busy summer.
Yes, ma'am.
They have just a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, returned from Anaheim, California, where they placed second place in their division of FBLA in the national competition. So that's quite an accomplishment. Second in the nation.
Yes, thank you so much.
Right, yeah, we're going to talk more about that in a minute. But first of all, so they'll know who you girls are. Ibby, we'll start with you. I guess tell us who your family is.
My parents are Tripp and Nancy Dixon. My grandparents are Linda and Harold Dixon.
Right.
So love them. Gotta love them.
I'm
an upcoming junior at Sylacauga High School. I'm president of FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. Such an honor for this year. But, very actively involved at the high school and just so excited for this upcoming year along with Grace. She's my partner in crime, so it's awesome to be able to share this opportunity with her.
Great. Well, Grace, tell us about yourself.
Well, my parents are John and Tracy Abernathy, and I have a younger sister, Catherine. I'm also an upcoming junior at the high school, and I'm the Community Service Project co-chair for Future Business Leaders of America. So I'm so excited to be able to work with the community again, and just to have the opportunity to find us a service project that we really feel passionate about. Just like Ibby said, we are both very actively involved in just about everything at the high school, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
That's great. That's great. Keeps you very busy, and now you've won this wonderful award. I'm very excited about that. Now, for people who don't know about FBLA, it's Future Business Leaders of America.
Yes,
you had to compete at the state level?
State level, yes, ma'am, in Birmingham.
Okay.
Yes.
And your area of what area did I know? There's public speaking, there's interviewing, there's all kinds of things. Tell us about your division. What you did.
Well, there are two different types of competitions you can do. There's testing and there's presentation. And our presentation was community service project. And so we made a presentation on our community service project for this year, Digital by Design, along with a 15-page report.
Oh my!
So it's a pre-judged report. Yes.
Yeah, the report was pre-judged, and then we were able to present our presentation to a panel of judges, and then have a little Q&A round, and we had a presentation and a memorized script that went along with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, a lot of work. I know you didn't just decide to do this 2 weeks before the competition.
No, ma'am.
I'm sure, did you start early in the school year and?
Well, with the community service project, we actually start in August. We started planning, coordinating and partnering with the school system and Nichols-Lawson. And then back in January, that's when we really started working on our competitive event. But also in January, that's when our community service project began, training these 7th grade students. So we were trying to come up with our project as well as, training these students and training the community. So 2 in 1, but we got it done.
And, you did.
Yeah.
Tell us about your project.
Well, our project was Digital by Design, which was basically through the Sylacauga City school system. And Miss Jennifer Rosado approached FBLA. And
there's your logo right there.
Yes, that is our logo. But Jennifer Rosado approached FBLA and just said that we had this awesome opportunity to help our school just to get more technology introduced to it. So the 7th grade students at Nichols-Lawson Middle School served as the pilot grade, and we were able to train them in all kinds of different types of Google. We taught them how to use their Gmail accounts, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Forms, anything Google, you name it, we trained it.
And digital citizenship as well.
Yes, which is very important, which is a very important segment that we talked about.
How to be a good citizen online, that's so very important, especially when they're getting these Chromebooks. They have access to, social media accounts, so we have to make sure,
And that is wonderful coming from you girls.
Shawnee,
You're young. To hear it from me, it's like from your mom or your grandmother, somebody telling you to be good online. But hearing it from somebody like you who realizes what they need to do, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that was what made it such a big impact on the students, was because we're only just a few grades older than them, and they were able to really relate. And all of the students felt very comfortable asking us questions, and that's truly what made it so rewarding, that we were able to build that connection with these students and the teachers as well.
That's great. How did you go about teaching the entire 7th grade? Or was it the entire 7th grade or
the entire 7th grade? Yes, ma'am. We actually, I don't want to say bombarded into their English class, but we asked their teachers. We asked their teachers, and we split it up over a 2-day period. And we went to these classes, and we taught them how to use Google and different applications on 2 different days. But we got it done in about 2 hours, and they were willing to learn, and they learned it, and now they're using it for their school life.
Yes.
Oh, and I know you girls are in the middle of high school. It is so important to know how to use technology.
It is,
yes, ma'am.
Everything.
We use it every day.
I know. I remember when things changed, and my girls would say, "I have a paper due at midnight tonight," and I thought, "How is that possible?" But it is, or Saturday afternoon or something. So you taught Google Drive. Is that
yes, ma'am?
correct?
Yes, everything in Google Drive.
Tell us about Google Drive. What does it mean?
Well, Google Drive is kind of where you store all of your files. So you can actually create separate folders, so you can have them categorized, and you can even change the colors of the folder just to keep yourself organized. Also through Google Drive is how you share files with other people. So you can have multiple people viewing the same file and editing the same file at the same time. It makes everything so much easier when you're working on a huge group project. Yes. That's how Ibby and I communicated with our community service project. We would both be on the same thing talking and just figuring out.
Commenting back to one
commenting
another.
Back and forth. It's so, Google is just so efficient, and that's one thing that we absolutely loved. So
and we could actually see when one another was editing something,
and we could see where they were editing. So what they were changing, you could actually tell.
And we could go back and edit it again, whatever we wanted to do. We were able to do that through Google.
Yes. That is so nice. I know we teach classes at the library. Tracy does too. To probably mostly older adults who want to learn. They don't need a lot of maybe tech skills for work, but just Facebook and Google Drive, just to learn how to share pictures, share documents with friends and family, how to stay in touch. And I can tell you the way we use it at work. I know I sit at my desk most of the day, and I'm working on a PowerPoint for a program I've got to do. Well, somebody's going to lunch, so I've got to move over there. All I have to do is pull it up on that computer instead of taking a flash drive. And I know those are little. I talk about it like it's a huge flash drive. It's a problem to lug around, but it's a little flash drive. I don't have to do that. I can pull it up there. If I get a great idea at home, I can just pull it up on my Google.
You can access it anywhere
you are,
especially in California.
Yes, we can access everything in California. So that's so great. It's not just like you're restricted to Sylacauga or one computer. As long as you have that Google account, you can open up that account on any device, whether it be your phone, a tablet, a computer, a laptop, wherever you are. Anywhere in the world, you have access to all of your files and all of your information. It is.
We're going to take a quick break for commercials, and we'll come back more and talk with Grace and Ibby.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home, or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Marble City Pharmacy, we're more than just a drugstore. Our gift shop boasts some of the most unique treasures you'll find anywhere. Come in and browse the vast selection of jewelry, purses, clothing accessories, and crafts. Let our friendly staff help you find that special card or gift for any occasion. Our dollar wall features selected sale items, and we stock a wide variety of specialty items. And if it is a drugstore you need, Marble City Pharmacy was named the 2015 McKesson National Pharmacy of the Year. Visit us today at Marble City Pharmacy.
The Allen Companies of Sylacauga, with 3 locations to serve you: Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. For all your convenience store needs, ice, drinks, snacks, and of course, some of the lowest priced gasoline at the pumps. It's the Allen Companies of Sylacauga. Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. It's the Allen Company convenience stores.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell. I've been talking with Grace Abernathy and Ibby Dixon about their FBLA experience of teaching computer classes or Google Drive classes to students and things. I was really amazed. You said you taught the entire 7th grade because they were the ones that received Chromebooks. And then during our break, you said you taught the parents. Tell me about that. That's quite different.
Before the students even got their Chromebooks, we had parent night meetings that Nichols Lawson held for the parents, and it pretty much just explained the rules of Chromebooks and how to use them, really. But we jumped in and we trained the parents on how their students are using Google, and what all the things that they can do with Google, so they can benefit through Google in their school life.
That is great. I know. Quite different, I guess, teaching parents and teaching seventh graders.
It was a little bit different, but it was still just as fun.
That is great, because parents need to know what they're, especially when you're talking about online and they're having access to their own device and access to social media and things. It is for parents to know what's going on, keep them in the loop, and keep them up to speed.
In the loop.
Up to speed. And I know technology changes every few days, it seems like. So, y'all have to stay on top of that.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's funny too, because the students really, they had an idea on how to use Google, but when we were talking with the parents, they were so engrossed in it. And I mean, they were wanting to learn what Google was and how to use that, not just for their kid, but I mean, they want to use it too. They were interested.
That's great. That is wonderful. Now, this was what you did on the way to the state, to competing in state. And that was in February?
April, yes, ma'am.
April. Okay. Tell me about that, about going to state.
Okay, state was a ball of time. It was in Birmingham. It was so much fun. It was in Birmingham. It was held on a Thursday and Friday, April 6th and 7th. We know this. But we go to a conference, the State FBLA Leadership Conference. We go to different meetings to help us with our leadership skills. We were actually voting delegates, so we got to vote on our District 5 Vice President and our FBLA State President. And we competed in Community Service Project for our competitive event. And I believe there were 15 groups.
Yes, there were 15 groups in our division at state.
That's around 30 people that we competed against, and we got first place. And it was amazing.
That is awesome. I know. Now you said you have to send some of it ahead of time.
Yes, we have a prejudged report, a 15-page report,
and then present it.
Yes, and then the presentation.
Wow. And I can tell you, from my girls going, you don't just show up in whatever you want to wear. It's very
business professional.
It's very business professional. We actually had to make sure that our business outfits were coordinated, because that's just part of, looking the part. You have to make sure that you look the part. And it was cool for us. We learned just how to, little things you can do, like matching with your presentation to maybe have the judges remember you, and just making sure
additional points.
Yeah, it's just those little points matter, making sure that once you finish speaking, you would look at your partner and have a slight, have that communication with each other. So it was so cool learning those business skills.
Simple tips that can help you in your business career. That's what we were really focusing on, and hopefully that's what gave us the first place win at state.
That, and just all the service that we were able to do with this community service project. We were able to train all the 7th grade students, their parents. We were able to branch out to SAFE and train the employees of SAFE.
Around 40 staff members, which was really cool. It was.
Yes, wow. Now, do you plan to keep doing some more of that coming?
We do. It's actually not going to be our main community service project for this upcoming year, but we're definitely going to keep it as a project. I mean, there are still, our rest of the school system are getting Chromebooks this year.
Everyone's getting a device.
Yes, so definitely training is going to be involved in that.
It's crucial that each and every student is trained so that they can perform to the best of their ability and just be able to access all of the amazing things and opportunities that Google provides.
Yes. And so we're hopefully going to be training these students. I mean, not to such a big extent as we did this past year, but give them the basic skills so they can, they can learn and grow in Google to help them in their school life. But we're also hoping to branch out to different local businesses as well. We have some businesses asking for our help, and so we're not going to say no. I mean, everybody is full of help and volunteers, and we're going to help them.
That's great. Well, free training from two beautiful girls who are very well versed in what they're talking about. You know what you're talking about. This will be excellent training. I know. That's great. Now, let's see, you won state in April.
Yes.
And so you knew when you won first place that you were headed to the Nationals.
Yes, Nationals.
Held in Anaheim, California.
Oh, my goodness. How did you prepare for that? Just more of the same?
Well, more of the same, and then we just had to make sure that we just did a little bit more tweaks to our report. So we would read through it again and just make sure that we had everything grammatically correct. We changed up our script just a little bit just to provide more information to it, and we added a few more pictures to our presentation, just making it as close to perfect as we could. Because we put so much heart into this project and for our community. We wanted to come back and let the community know that, we wanted to come back with a win of some sort. We wanted to represent. So just making those little bitty changes, I think, were very crucial, because it's just the little bitty things that some judge would have caught if we didn't change them. Some judge would have caught those little things.
It shows you spent the extra time.
And we also reached out to our community too. We were actually required to go to 5 different community members and present our presentation for them. And so they gave us feedback, and it helped tremendously.
It helped so much. They had so many great ideas, just those fresh eyes seeing the presentation, and their ideas honestly were probably what won us too, because it made our presentation unique.
It made it look like Sylacauga.
Yes.
It really did. It was community branding, and that's what we really focused on, and hopefully they saw that.
That is great. And y'all won state. I know when you won state, I have to back up a minute. Did did your club win the
most
number one in
outstanding,
the
most outstanding chapter? I believe 11 out of 12 years we have won that.
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
Well, now I know you girls don't do this all on your own. That Pamela McTeer and some other people.
Pam McTeer and Dr. Seegers, Jack Wilbank.
Miss Tyler Lay, our past FBLA advisor. I mean, a huge help.
Huge help to each and every one of them.
We couldn't do it without them.
Without their support, without all of the hours and work that they put into it along with us, it would not have been possible. So thank you all so very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I have to tell you, I had a friend of mine whose son competed in FBLA and one at the state level, one at the national level. When he got to college, he said, all that hard work in FBLA paid off. He could do a presentation, no problem, because he had done
public
so
speaking classes. It helps tremendously.
That is
absolutely.
Yes.
And that's what FBLA is all about: preparing our students and members for the future.
Future business leaders.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
Well, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about your trip to Anaheim, California.
Okay.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home, or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. No, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family. Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell. I've been talking with Ibby Dixon and Grace Abernathy. They are students at Sylacauga High School who have just won second place in Anaheim, California at the National FBLA Convention, Conference, whatever. Now I want to talk about that. So y'all drove to Anaheim?
We flew.
Oh, I hope so.
That would have been a long drive.
Yes, it would have. And this was in July or June?
End of June, beginning of July.
Kind of both. Yes. Right there. Okay. And Robert, if you would show those pictures we sent. Okay. Yeah. Just talk about them as they come up, girls.
All right, this is our logo theme for the upcoming school year. It's Elevate Your Future. Last year, it was actually Legacy of Leadership. So every year, our national officer team, they create our new theme.
Okay, good. And let's see what's next.
And this was actually our community service project logo, Digital by Design. So this was the logo that we would actually use in our reports, and it was on top of all of the letters that we sent home with the parents on flyers. So it's just
and it's used by the school system now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Digital by Design, great. Okay.
This is us with our president, Jack Wilbanks. He definitely helped us with our community service project tremendously.
That was competing in nationals. That was right after we had competed for the first time before finals, so we kind of were like, calm down, we did it, we're good. Jack gave us a huge hug, and we were like,
ready to go.
Great. young professionals, right?
That
is my favorite picture.
Yes, this is probably our favorite picture.
Yes.
This is when we figured out we were in the top 2 in the nation. It was between us and another group, and just getting there was such an honor and such an exciting thing to experience.
And all the feelings on stage, all the emotions going through you.
Because there were so many hours going into this.
So many hours. And when they called our name, we were thrilled. As you can still see there, as we were receiving our trophy, we were just so incredibly excited.
Now this is in front of the entire crowd, right?
14,000 members.
And they put the top 10 or
the top 10.
They call the top 10 on the stage.
And then 10th place, 9th.
Yes. And it goes very fast.
So fast.
But it feels like it takes forever when you're standing on stage.
Well, that was an exciting moment. I know your group here just went crazy.
Yes. Yes. And that's actually a group of us. We did have time to do a little bit of, I guess you would say, touristy while we were in California. Yes, we had a little free time, so we were actually all going out to celebrate our advisor Pamela McTeer's birthday. So
and there she is.
And there's Miss Pam.
And this is us before finals and before we went on the national stage. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Well, this is a large group. Now, did all of these students compete at the national level?
Yes, we all competed at nationals.
And several other people won. I won't ask you on the spot to name everybody out that won, but I did read through the report.
Yes, we actually had a good group of us that were able to place at the national level, so it was so exciting coming back. We actually set a new record this year.
We did set a new record.
Yes, for how many people we had placed and how many events that we had placed within the top 5. Everyone who placed was in the top 5 in the nation.
Everyone who
in
placed,
the nation.
In the nation.
In the nation.
That is exciting.
It's crazy.
Now to go to the nationals, you have to be in the top 1 or 2 or 3 in state. Is that?
Yes.
It depends on the competitive event. For us, I believe it was the top 4. If you're called onto the stage, you are qualified to go to nationals. Automatically.
Yeah, I think this year they just did the top 4. I think that's what they did for each event. They just called up the top 4, and that, of course, like Ibby said, would make you qualified to compete at nationals.
Great. So now you're back. School starts tomorrow. And y'all are ready to start another year. Now, one thing I do know is you girls cannot compete in the same event together.
Correct.
Next year.
Yes, Grace is staying as our community service co-chairman along with Bentley Walker. She's our new community service chairman. So they are able to bring that again to the state competition and hopefully nationals.
Hopefully nationals, yes. So I actually, like Ibby said, I get to compete again with Bentley Walker. So it's really exciting for me because I've been there, and through Ibby's guidance last year, I can help Bentley just how the report works, how being able to make a presentation based around community service works. So we're really excited, hoping to bring back another state win and be able to go back to nationals.
Do you know what your project will be? Am I too soon asking?
Our community project service this year, we actually partnered with SAFE and are helping with the school supply drive. So we were all out at Walmart for the past 2 weeks, and we're just helping to collect school supplies. We were also at National Night Out, helping to distribute the school supplies and helping to work the tables to get everyone a ticket so they could get their book bags. We even helped with packing.
Yes.
And we had planned to do a few more community service projects with SAFE and just being able to collect supplies throughout the year because it is a need. Students do need to have supplies throughout the school year. So.
And we're hoping to extend that overseas. We have some connections overseas so far, and we're hoping to partner with them and send these school supplies to students who don't have them.
So we were so thrilled, so very thrilled.
That is a great vision.
We're so excited. We're so excited.
Yes, it's hard to contain it, but we're trying to contain
we're
our
not
excitement.
stopping now. The school supply drive has already complete during Silicaga's Promise National Night Out, but we're hoping to extend it, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Now, what do you think you're going to compete in, Ibby? Do you know?
There are so many competitive
You're
events.
president next year, I know, so that's a big job there.
Hopefully I won't get anything that involves a 15-page report this time. With being president, it's a lot of work, and there's other reports that I have to do throughout the year. So hopefully we're going to stick to something just like a presentation, or maybe just speaking, whether that be public speaking, impromptu. It all depends. I'm hoping to combine all the skills I've learned throughout the year and put that into the state and national stage and just see which competitive event works for me.
That is great. That's great. I can't imagine all the hours that you girls have put into that.
So many hours.
They've all been worth it.
And the whole club. Now, that's a large club at the high school.
We have 143 members. Well, this past year we did.
This past year. And we actually had 100% chapter participation with our community service project.
That's big.
So now we had a group of people, a group of FELA members who were trained on how to do Google, and then who went out and trained the students and the parents and the community. And then we had other members who who just worked with organizing our training sessions and communicating through the teachers, and then we
making
had
flyers, event
and
planning.
Then other members who would make the flyers and the event planning. So it would truly is a whole team effort to make this community service project work.
And we are the largest student organization at Sylacauga High School right now, and actually the largest career tech student organization in the nation with about 214,000 members.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That's big.
It's a large group.
Very large group, yes.
That's great. But all those skills you're learning will help you not only in college, like I was talking a few minutes ago, but just in life. My goodness.
Preparing us for a future business occupation. That's what we're supposed to do. We're preparing our members for that. And it's amazing all the opportunities we give our members to be able to do that, to present in front of a large group of people. And be able to make flyers and send emails, just simple tasks like that can really just benefit in the future.
And by doing all that, you learn where your strengths are. You know, maybe your strength is in speaking, or maybe your strength is in making flyers. I mean, making flyers is probably not my strength. I don't know, but I'm glad there are people who can really do that.
Some people are really just creative when it comes to making flyers, something simple as that, and we utilize that. We definitely do.
Yes, we do. And with Ibby and I working together, we were able to figure out each other's own strengths and weaknesses. So we were able to divide and conquer when it came to the work that we had to do, because Ibby is way better at making a presentation because she has that natural eye, and then I was way better at writing the 15-page report. You know,
and it worked together.
It was so great having that balance and having that part of that, you know, that partner that you knew that together we could get this finished and have it to the best that we could make.
That is great. That is great. It does. It takes working together and knowing your strengths.
It does. And we were able to do that through Google.
Yes, all through Google, of course.
Through Google. Yes, that is wonderful. I know we teach classes at the library. I was saying to people who do that, and I've just learned to use it a little bit myself, learning to use it a little bit more, because now people collaborate. I mean, you don't have to be in the same room to collaborate on a project, an idea, whether it's school or work or just something for your church or something for whatever.
Absolutely.
Nice being able to share. I might write up a list of something and share it with somebody, and they can edit that and send it back to me, and we can go back and forth. That's real life. I mean, it's not just school. Or, you know, that is great. Yeah, that y'all have learned this. Now I know y'all are involved in some other things at the high school. I know.
We are.
Maybe we have time to talk about a few of them.
Well, we are actually both involved in show choir, the Sylacauga Signature. So this will be our second year to go and compete in competition. So we're very excited for this year. We're both actively involved in journalism. We're on the journalism staff.
So that involves yearbook, Aggie TV, photography,
pictures. Yes.
Student council.
Student council. Yes, I'm the vice president of student council, and Ibby is...
I was just inducted last year.
Yes, Ibby's first year, so it's something else for us to take on together.
And actually, I'm the founder and president of this new Sister for Sister mentoring program. Grace, my right-hand man, obviously. But she's helping me with it, and it's this new thing that we're starting this upcoming year.
Cannot wait.
Yes, cannot wait. Let me think.
Key
Club, Focus, FCA.
Yes, FCA is
I'm a dancer at Southern Dance and Performing Arts. Grace is a singer. We love the arts. So
very involved.
Well, you girls are very busy, and I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule and your last day of
school. Of course, we love it.
Thank you, girls, so much for what you do for our community and how you represented us at the state level and at the national level, and we are very proud of what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here with me today, and we hope to see you at the library.